Hey there, everybody. This is Silk. We're doing Operation RCT. This is Commintern, turn 17. Pete did a really nice job kind of doing a quick little recap for, right after his Commonwealth turn there, kind of what's going on the board. And I thought I'd comment a little bit for people who were just kind of wondering what the hell I'm doing here. Part of that answer is I don't really know. Like, I got a couple ideas, but it's really just ideas. These guys aren't here yet. We are way behind schedule. Like, I have played the Commonwealth or Commintern enough times at this point, over 12 games, I think, that I kind of know when I'm on schedule and when I'm not, and I am horribly off schedule. You want to have 7 points at the end of 17, which is this turn, right? I currently have 4, but one of those is Helsinki being held with 0 units. And the Germans have enough air power to obliterate that at any time of their choosing. And then I got my 2 points for my cities, and I got my 1 point for having all my cities. And that's all I got. I got 4 points. About as awful as the Soviets can be. I've had worse, but it's still pretty non-competitive, which has kind of been the case ever since turn 8, really, when my income was so low. It was 19 at the end of turn 8, which is just below the threshold of a competitive Commintern. You want to be about 30 on turn 8, if not higher, not closer to 30, 32, 35. 19 was just crippling, too low. Could have been worse. It could have been 18, and then I wouldn't have even been able to go into Finland. Like, would have been even more off schedule. But that's why. I got the Germans out, but I don't have any army that's going to face them. The Allies aren't attacking them to take Paris because they don't have to. They have sun never sets, so they don't care. So I'm never, ever going to take Romania and Warsaw. Like, it's already a pretty difficult objective. You're going uphill as it is, and even the Germans have 70 income to your 50. It's basically impossible if they're not forced to split that income. So that one's off the table. I never got into Istanbul. I barely am getting into Iran now. Again, 6 turns later. Maybe more than that. Yeah, I'd like to go into Iran usually around 9. So 8 turns later. Off of going into Iran. So we're going to try a little bit here with Calcutta and see what happens. I'm not real confident it's going to work either. The city being a city is going to make it, I think, impossible to take, but you never know. We're going to find out. So that's what's going on. Just want to give you guys a little update there. As for state of the game, we've got CCP. They have 9 to spend. They're going to spend 3 of it on 3 infantry right here. And hopefully we might recruit. Cool. So they had 15. They spend 9. We'll see what they collect after I go here. So they've got 6 at the start of the turn here, start of the production phase. All right, so 1 infantry is going to come out of Suyan here, and we're going to snag the 2 IPP here in Beiping. And then this giant stack is going to go fight these Japanese. So let's go ahead and get that rolled up because everything else is non-comps. All right. We do have some first strikes. I think 3 of them. And he's got 1. I have 4. So we got 4 first strikes. No terrain to deal with, so just 4 dice of 3. Got 1, so that'll be his artillery. I'm pretty confident. He gets 1 back at me. He just misses. All right, so not a terrible start. So artillery's off the board. All right, 3 medium armor at 6s. 6, 6, 7. So that's 2 hits. Two cavalry at 3. And then, what, 4 boosted infantry at 3? So 6 3s. Let's see, 1, 2. Oh, wow. Well, that was nice. So 3 hits from the 2s. That's definitely above average. That gets me to 5. And so 4 of my infantry were boosted. I have 20 of them. So 16 at 2. 6, 7, 8. 16 twos. There's 1. And last set. See a 1. Ooh, we're gonna count that guy as cocked. Like he's kind of a 2, but might have been a 4. But this one's a hit, and this one's a hit, which may make that die not matter, because that's a total of 8. 5, 6, 7, and I have myself only needing 7. If it matters, we'll roll the 2 here. It's a miss. But I believe I have 8 hits by my counting here, and he's got militia 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, he's got 9 guys because of the cav. 3, 4, 5. Infantry, airborne, marine, militia. All right, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. So he has 9. So battle's not over. All right. Okay. Militia at 2. 3 cav. Could have rolled those at the same time. 3 cavalry at 2. This is nice. Can I get a Primorsky Cry result here? Yeah, the militia's done. Airborne at 3 because he's got the doctrine, but 4's a miss. 2 at 4 for the marine and the infantry. There we go. That's the pain. So that nails me for 2. And then 2 armored 5s. 12 and a 6 though. Not a bad trade. All right. So I will lose 2 infantry. Currently he's got 1 armor left by my math here. All right, round 2, 3 armor at 6s. There's 2 1s, so that gets 2 hits. Just in case. All right, 4, 5, 6, and 4 more 10 and 3s. There's 5 3s, 1 hit. Here's 5 more 3s. 1 more and another one. So that's should be more than enough, even if I was off by a hit there. He gets his armor back at a 5. And that is a 7. So pretty good for the good guys. Get to our non-combat moves. I'm knocking stuff everywhere. That's great. All right. This infantry in Central Mongolia goes to Xi'an. Armor goes to Shensi. 2 mountain go to Shensi. Replacing 3 infantry in Shensi. And we get our recruitment roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So recruitment roll at a 10. Is that in there? What did I do? Hope so. Yeah, I think so. That's a 4. So that's 8. So we'll add one more infantry into Shensi. Japan might come after me there, but I kind of doubt it. It's turn 17. Money really doesn't matter much anymore. It's really all about points. And Nanking is Japan's most important point at this stage of the game. All right. Shensi is 5 infantry, 2 mountain, 1 medium armor. Sion's an infantry. Beiping's an infantry. Rihi is 18 infantry, 3 medium armor, 2 cav, 3 AAA, 4 artillery. Oh, I had 6, and then we collect 7, right? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus the 2, 14. So we'll have 14 for next turn. That's all we have for the CCP. All right, dear old Soviets, our beloved tech program. We are currently projected to finish rockets about turn 28 right now. We'll see how that treats us. All right, jets at an 8. That is a 9, so we do finish jets. That may change my biplanes a little bit, and we'll see if we can have rockets. Nope, no rockets for us. All right, well, get to start a new attack next turn. That counts for something, right? Do I have enough money to pay for a jet? All right. See if I can put this right on the edge. You guys can see what we're doing here. 25, 35, 47, 41. So if I don't buy the Marine, I can get a jet. So we don't buy Marine. That's easy enough question. Much rather have a jet. All right, so 5 self-propelled artillery, 2 T-34s, 1 jet, 1 airborne. Should be 25, 35, 47, and 1 is 50. Saving 1. All right. There are combat moves. There's a little bit of dice, but not much, since the Brits ran away. All right, 1 T-34, 1 mech going to Delhi. I'm going to need some rebels. All right. Then 3 T-34s and 2 mechs coming to Maharashtra. Here in southern Iran, 1 mech, 3 infantry, 7 cavalry. I'll go into southern Iran. Into Azerbaijan, 2 infantry, 1 tactical. Then I gotta raid the US. And that's about it. So the submarine that's been hanging out here just cuts down to New York, and we'll raid the US in 825. Japan. Let's not forget. We have a little bit with Japan. They're boring, but we got them. 2 militia and 1 cav. Gonna go against a militia. Pretty silly fight. 1 infantry is going to go into northern Manchuria, but he'll bounce out when he wins. So that's going to CCP. Let's try to be consistent with my CCP roundels here. All right. And the rest of those guys will non-combat move somewhere. Hopefully useful. All right. All right. Let's do North Iraq first. That should be easy. I've got 2 infantry at 1 and a tactical at 7. Tactical missed, infantry missed. He has a more because we're not allowed to have fights that don't have losses. So 1 infantry, 1 tactical. The red is the tactical, which missed. The infantry hit. And we'll see if I can take the territory, which I can't because I'm not allowed to take territory in this game. I have to lose more than I kill in just about every fight as the Soviets here. Alright, so that failure is over. He, of course, gets to put another militia there and make me lose 2 more infantry next turn. So then I ran. I've got 1 mech at 3. He misses. I've got 7, 4, 5, 6, 7 cavalry at 2. There's my 1 hit. And we'll see how many infantry I lose. Another 1, because not allowed to take territory without dying for it. Alright, we'll see what Japan does to me. I've got 2 1s and a 2. The red is the 2, of course. Nothing. Japan has a 2. They missed. So 2. Nothing. That's a militia. 8 misses. Round 3. Still nothing. Round 4. Hey, Capcom gets them. He said this time I can only lose a militia. 7 misses. In, what is that, Maharashtra, I've got 3 6s, 2 4s. We did plenty of hits. He hits on a 4, and he missed. Amazing. I took 1 territory without dying. Not know I was allowed to do that. Alright, now we've got some non-combats to do. Oh, I didn't move my airport. Well, shit. That kind of throws everything off, doesn't it? Where I want to put him. There, I guess. So, non-combat move this airborne to Azerbaijan. Land here in Turkmenistan. The mechs and the T-34s, as useless as they are, will come down into Turkmenistan. 2 infantry from Transcaucasia will come to Azerbaijan. Got some work to do. Pete had caught that I had messed up my militia here. This guy was actually in Kursk. I had pulled casualty from the wrong zone. All right, moving back to Kursk because I want to be able to pull strike out of it. Is the three T-34s from Kyiv, the 5 motorized that are in eastern Ukraine, towing the 4 artillery, and the one will tow 1 AAA. Well, maybe not. Maybe we'll leave the AAA. And I'll rail artillery instead. Artillery from Western Ukraine will... Oh, no, this guy can't. I guess either one could, can't they? Yeah, rail from southern Ukraine will come here to Kursk. The 2 mechs that are in Stalingrad will go to Kursk. Infantry, artillery, militia back up from Western Ukraine into Kyiv. 2 militia all from southern Ukraine go into Kyiv. So that gives me 4 militia in Kyiv. I think that's it. All right, so we'll do our placements. So 2 T-34s, airborne, 5 self-propelled artillery. I'll go into Turkmenistan. Jet fighter. I'm gonna move one more guy. One more guy I'll move from, what is this? Transcaucasia down to Azerbaijan. Jet fighter goes in Transcaucasia. This guy is here because I didn't have the rail path to move it, which is why I built one there. It was because I didn't have the rail path, but that's what happens when you're gone for a week. You kind of forget your own moves. I think that's it. So I'll try to do these 2 guys. The 2 guys up here in Lapland use European rail and go to Helsinki. So Helsinki's 2 infantry. Leningrad's 3 militia. I gotta put these guys there. I didn't move them. Smolensk is 4 militia, 10 militia. Kursk, 3 T-34s, 2 advanced mechs, 5 motorized, 5 artillery. Stack here in eastern Ukraine. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 infantry. AAA, 2 fighters. Kyiv is 12 infantry, 4 militia, 13 infantry. This guy. 13 infantry, 4 militia, 1 artillery. Stalingrad's 2 militia. Transcaucasia is 3 militia, 2 infantry, 1 marine, 1 jet, 1 tactical. Dear old Azerbaijan is 3 infantry and an airborne. Southern Iran is 2 infantry, 7 cav. Turkmenistan is 5 self-propelled airborne transport, 2 T-34s. Afghanistan, 4 T-34s, 6 mechs. Maharashtra is 3 T-34s, 2 mechs. Delhi is a mech and a T-34. I'm going to move 2 more guys over. Actually, we'll move 5 guys over. Be in force. All right. So Cheetah is 4 infantry. Cheetah will be 5 infantry. We'll see. I don't know exactly how Japan's going to respond to me kicking them out of Manchuria here. We'll see if they fight me. There's no points for them, so I don't expect that they will, but they might. So Cheetah is 5 infantry. Amur is a militia and 5 infantry. Primorsky Krai is 2 militia, 1 cav. And that's it. I think my income is 55 plus 3. Check me on that, of course. That was my math if everything succeeded. And we'll see y'all in a couple days. Take care, fellas.